They call themselves suburban moms, and they've decided it's time to put their bodies on the line.
These are moms from across the western suburbs, they say, and they're demanding an end to the campaign of chaos.
This is what happened in Chicago. 14 mothers blockaded an ICE detention facility, saying it was time for people like us to put our physical bodies on the line to protect immigrant families.
It's time for people that look like us to take a stand and put our own physical bodies in front of those bodies because it is unacceptable.
Their protest came just after federal agents raided a local daycare.
This video captured the moment ICE agents dragged a pre-K teacher out of a daycare center on Chicago's north side. At one point, she shouts in Spanish, "I have papers."
They arrested a pre-K teacher who was a legal asylum seeker with a work permit right in front of her terrified students. A parent called it domestic terrorism. These moms are protesting because this violence isn't isolated. This is what it looks like.
Documents. Back up. This is my wife. She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hands.
This is the public visible trauma, and it continues right on our city streets. This is also Chicago. Watch as U.S. Border Patrol forcefully arrest a man who is in audible distress.
¿Cómo se llama, señor? Señor, ¿cómo se llama para poder buscar a su familia?
You just watched footage of ICE agents in Chicago handcuffing and disappearing a profoundly disabled man while he cries because he doesn't understand what's happening or why it's happening to him. So this is what happens in public, but what happens to people after they're taken, when the cameras are gone and no one is watching? This is Randall Gamboa. He was a fiance and a son, held in an ICE facility. He was in daily video contact with his family in Costa Rica. Then, in mid-June 2025, the calls just stopped. For 2 months, his family was frantic. ICE agents would just tell them Randall is unable to speak right now. It took a human rights advocate and an attorney 2 months to find him. He wasn't in the detention center. He was in a hospital. This is what happened to him. He was deported by air ambulance to Costa Rica, where his family learned the horrifying truth. He couldn't walk. He couldn't move. He couldn't speak. He was severely malnourished and in a vegetative state. And on October 26, Randall Gamboa passed away. This is exactly why those mothers sat in the road. The system that arrested a teacher in front of her students, that terrified a disabled man on the street, that ripped a mother from her child, is the same system that left Randall Gamboa in a vegetative state and ultimately led to a perfectly otherwise healthy man to pass away for reasons unknown. It is all connected. Share their stories. Demand accountability.